Cramer's rule. Cramer's rule we are using to find out the value of x and y. We have two linear equations, or sometimes we have three also. So what we do, we use determinant to find out the value of x. Otherwise, we normally use the substitution method or the elimination method to find out the value of x and y. But here we will use the determinant to find out the value of x and y. So what is my first step? I have to take we have the major matrix. Let's say we make the matrix first. So it is 2, 3, 1, and 6. So what we have to write? We have to write the coefficient of x here, then y here, then 1 here. If nothing is there, so 1, and then 6 here. Then bracket. And then what we have? Every number that we have written is multiplied with x and y. So first we write x and then y, and that will be equals to whatever we have in the right hand side. We have to write it in the matrix form. Okay, so this is just the representation of two linear equation in the form of matrix. After that, what we have to do? We have to take the determinant of the major matrix. So this is my major matrix, major arrangement. So we will write in the determinant form, and the determinant form is 2, 3, 1, 6. So we find the determinant first. So determinant, that will be equals to, we just have to cross multiply 6 multiplied to 12 and 1 multiply 3, and we just have to subtract it. Okay, so that is the only rule that we have. We have to subtract it, and that will be equals to 9. Okay, so major determinant is coming 9 from the major matrix. Now what we will do, we find D1. If we have a 2 by 2 cross matrix, so we have D1 and D2. If we have 3 by 3 matrix, then we have D1, D2, D3. So how to find D1? D1 is very simple. D1 means we have to change the first row or second row. It's your choice. So I'm changing the second row first for D1. So it's 2, 1. If I'm changing this column, with, I have to change with this. So it will become 10 and this 4. And same thing I have to do. I have to find a determinant. So 4 multiplied to 8 and 1 multiplied 10 is 10, and we have to subtract. So that's come minus 2. Then we'll find D2. For D2, what we have to, if I have changed earlier the second column, now I will change the first column with the outer matrix only. So 10 and 4, and then we have, this is 3 and 6 only. So again, 60 minus 12, which is, I think, 48, right? So that's the part here. Now, after that, what we have to do? We have to find out the value of x and y. So for x, what we have to do? It will be d1 over d. That's the formula. Please remember, x is d1 by d. So what is d1? d1 is minus 2. And what is d? d is coming 9. So minus 2 over 9 is my x. And what is y? y is d2 over 9, d2 over d. So d2 is 48 and d is how much? That's my 9. So 3 times 3, 3 times 16. So 16 by 3 is my y, right? So yeah, that's that. So yes. The first one change. Cramer's rule to find out the value of x and y, and we have to use the determinant. So let's say we have a question, 2x plus 3y equals to 10, and we have a next equation, x plus 6y equal to 4, right? So why we are using the Cramer's rule? We are using the Cramer's rule just to solve the linear equation using determinant, right? So linear equation earlier we are using by using elimination method, we are using substitution method. So Cramer's rule is one of the way to find out the value of x and y. So what is my first step? Because here we have to use the determinant only. So right, determinant only. So what we will do, we'll write, first understand that how we will write the equation in the matrix form. So it's 2 we have, then we have the value of y, that is 3, coefficient of y 3, then above we have nothing, so 1, and then we have 6, and then they are multiplied with x and y, and here in the right hand side we have 10 whole. So this is the matrix form of the two linear equation. After that, what is my case? I have to find d. So d is the determinant, and we have to find the determinant from the major matrix. This is my major matrix. So determinant is like the modulus. Okay, it's not giving you the positive value for sure. It's not. So it's just the determinant. Determinant means we just cross multiply. So 6 multiplied 2, 12, and 1 multiplied 3 is 3. And we just have to wait a minute. I have it in 3 above, very above actually. So the D is coming 9. Now we have to find out D1 and D2 because it's a 2 by 2 matrix. 2 by 2 matrix means we have 2 rows and 2 columns. So determinant we will always find of the square matrix. Square matrix means when the rows and the columns they are equal, right? So we have 2 rows and we have 2 columns. So then only we can easily find out the determinant. Otherwise, we are not able to find out the determinant. So how to find D1? We just have to change little one in the major matrix. So D1 to find out, what we will do, we will just change the first column and the second will be same. So 3 and 6. The first change with the right hand side column. So it will be 10 and 4. And we'll same find the determinant, that is 10 multiplied 6, 60, and 4 multiplied 3, 12. And in between we have a minus, that is of the formula only, 48. Now we'll find D2. So D2 will be, so we have to change the second column of the major matrix, that is, and in the form of determinant. So it is again with the right hand side part only, and that will be equals to 8 minus 10, that is equals to minus 2. Now, what is x? How to find out x? It will be d1 by d. Okay, it will be d1 by d. And y is what? Y is d2 by d. If it is a 3 by 3 column, let's say we have 3 equations. So we got the 3 by 3 matrix, 3 rows and 3 columns. Then z will be there and it will be equals to d3 by d. Right? So for d1 by d, what is d1? It is 48 over 9. So we just cancel out, become 16 by 3. And what is d2 by d? It's minus 2 over 9. So minus 2 over 9 is my final value. We can't solve it further. So my x is 16 by 3 and y is minus 2 by 9. So if you will solve this by another method, you will get the same answer only. But please remember, for d1, we have to change the first column. For d2, we have to change the second column. All others are same. And if we have d3, then we will change the third column with the right hand side column. We have to change by this only. Okay, that's the only process. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. So I'll show you the whole part that's like this. Right. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.